Hi. Your philosophy of life in 7 words or less. Okay, while you're thinking about it, let me kill some time for you and tell you a couple of stories about other people's philosophy of life. Steinbeck, the famous author, Grapes of Wrath, you would know that book. He was asked once by a graduate student what his philosophy of life was, and he blew the student off and he said, well, perhaps it's this, that nobody should be hungry or unhappy. Pretty good, huh? I think that's 7 words or less. Another one, let me tell you a little story. You may not be familiar with Wallenberg, the Swedish ambassador to Nazi-occupied Hungary in 1944. He was 32 years old, basically a young man, and he got to Budapest and he saw the Jews were being deported to concentration camps. He did not want that to happen. So this Swede sets up safe houses throughout the city, protected by the Swedish flag. He saved thousands of Jews. When he would see a transport truck taking Jews off to be murdered, he would hop on the trucks, break down the back door, and spread out papers, Swedish passage papers with the Swedish stamp on them. Once, when Nazis were going to be gunning down Jews on the Danube, he heard about it. He ran to the spot. He stood in front of the machine guns with a Swedish flag, daring the Nazis to shoot. They did not. In one of his letters home, Wallenberg wrote to his parents saying he was happy to fight. His philosophy of life, huh? Happy to fight and defend people, happy to fight. You should know that Wallenberg ended up in a Soviet gulag, tortured. He died sometime in the 1950s. But he was happy to fight. His life had purpose. My philosophy of life, you still thinking about yours? It started when I was very young, 13, 14 years old, I think. We had a youth thing at the church, and we were going to go off on another activity, and 2 young boys, 11-year-olds, were told rather harshly by one of my contemporaries that they could not go. Oh, and the 2 11-year-old boys just stood there crying on the sidewalk. I stood by them so they wouldn't be alone. I took them home, we had some popcorn, watched some TV. My philosophy of life is, damn it, that's not part of it. Nobody stands alone on my watch. I also presented the same question on a couple of campus visits, Marquette University of Texas, and also visited one prison with this question. And let me read you some of their responses. Listen to other people intently. Another one, philosophy of life. Always look for the good in the other person. Another one, speak up for people who have no voice. This is a bit long, but it's good. At the end of the day, I hope that every day I will have done something meaningful. Another one, everybody has a story to be told. So what is your philosophy of life? God has given you that philosophy of life probably early on. It has given your life purpose. My friends, life without a purpose is maddening and meaningless. What's your purpose in life? What's your philosophy of life given to you by God? Have a great day. Take care.